Yes, my people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're going to be discussing this Chisora versus Wilder fight today. Checking out some of the last performances. We've got a face-to-face to check out as well. And we've got an interview with Piers Morgan to check out what's come out today. First of all, I just want to start with discussing Derek Chisora's career. It's crazy. Like Derek Chisora, the first clip I'm gonna start off with is the clip, the first fight he won since 2019, which was against Pulev, who he lost to in 2016, and then he beat him in his comeback fight in July 2022. And obviously he lost to Tyson Fury since then, but most people have lost to Tyson Fury. And then he's been on a 3-fight win streak since then, beating Gerald Washington, Joe Joyce, and Otto Wallin. And he's looked good in every one of them fights. And you know what? He's the warlord. He's that guy, Chisora. And when you look at his career, he's fought so many big hitters since 2011. And what I will say about his opponent, Deontay, is he didn't start fighting half-decent opponents till 2018. So, in my opinion, from what I've seen in the last few fights, Derek Chisora has a lot more left in the tank than Deontay, which is crazy to think because Derek's done 6 more years at the top level, and he's probably took more punishment. I mean, I know Deontay had them grueling fights against Tyson Fury, which would have took a lot out of him, as you can tell by the way he goes on. His mental state is just, he's a bit mad. He's a bit mad. We've all seen the clip of him on TalkSport, so I'm probably not even going to put that on, because I've already watched that, so I'm not going to go overreacting to it again. I've seen him on TalkSport going mad at Simon Jordan for asking him a question about Tyson Fury. Mate, he doesn't like to talk about Tyson Fury, does he? He doesn't like to talk about Tyson Fury. But yeah, the first thing we're going to check out is one of these. This one. This one. Bring that over here. I'm going to be checking Chisora's first win since 2019. Volume's coming through here. It's going mental. We're having problems. We're having technical difficulties. Back in a sec. We're back.
Referee Marcus McDonald leading the applause, and Tony
So
has Derek Chisora 1 round ahead, going into the final round, and a big right hand is the first shot that lands. As Don Charles in his corner implored, he got his feet in place and landed that big overhand right. This is going to be tight, so tight. The long-range work of Pulev against the work close up.
And the thing is, when I do see Deontay fight in the back end of fights, he doesn't look very good. You know, so I mean, you see Chisora in the 12th round of every fight I've seen Chisora fighting, and it's like he's still round 5, round 6, he's slugging away. He's not the most technical, let's be honest, but he does what he does, and he's made a lot of dough doing what he does, and he's racked up a lot of wins against good people. You know what I'm saying? I think Chisora's resume is better than Deontay, even though he's took more L's. He's also took a lot more wins against formidable opponents, so.
To the body of Chisora, as Eddie Hearn on the far side of the ring implores Chisora to keep the work rate going, to keep up the tempo, and the anthem rings around the O2 Arena once again. I
remember that clip of Chisora when he was saying, "Oh, these man fighting on, I'm fighting on there in the card. Who were they?" It was it Josh Taylor and Regis Progress? Was it them? It was someone in that division anyway. And look at where they are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Josh Taylor went to the top of the sport. He was undisputed, to be fair to him, but he weren't what Chisora is. Chisora sells out stadiums time after time. He's got cult fans. He takes 3 hours on the bounce. He's still got bare people showing up. He's a proper guy. You know what I'm saying? So Eddie violated him that time.
Another charge from Derek Chisora.
do, especially for Chisora. Try to maintain.
He's tired.
Work rate if he can.
In the Ferroswich, even the loser, Bill, and this better than 41 these years. The last half. I've got
Been an attack at this round. It's been a bit. Oh, shot.
another overhand right from Chisora, just as he did right at the beginning of the round.
Could be spontaneous from Pulev with that uppercut.
Hand right.
Well,
Decision. Pulev is in Derek Chisora's hometown, so any close decision usually goes to the hometown.
He's tired though. He's tired.
Done more than enough, even going into this last round, to win this fight on points. The body assault for me has really won it for him.
brilliant work to the body in the last 30 seconds as well from Chisora.
So David thinks he got it done. So he won this fight, obviously. This was Chisora's first win since 2019. So his first win in 3 years, 3 hours on the bounce. I think most people thought he was down and out before this win. Even this win, I don't think most people thought he's going to go and do what he has done going forward. Now, his next win was against Joe Joyce. This was after the Tyson Fury fight. Me. Too much technical difficulties. I'm not very good at this, you know. Actually, not very good at this. There we go.
Good shot there from
Big shots.
Chisora. Oh, he's taking one himself. And Derek's hurt.
And you know what it is, yeah? Joe Joyce isn't amazing technically, but he's got a much better chin than Deontay Wilder. Like them shots that Derek just hit him within the first round there. If he hits Deontay Wilder with them shots in the first round, I think it's a bit of a long day for Deontay.
Yeah,
Long day for Deontay.
absolutely. I mean, we all know he can do a lot more with his defense, but he's just landed a good shot straight away there.
But he still believes that he's
Inside
going to be a
work.
world champion. Despite those two defeats, it's all about the future. Overcoming obstacles. Good left hook there from Chisora. But again, you're talking about he walked through them.
Good shot there from Derek.
But again, literally just bounces off of Joyce. He is having joy here, but nothing can shift the juggernaut from his position, stood right in front of him. And it's what comes back after he's landed that he's got to be worried about. He's given it everything. And you can Joe Joyce has taken.
Joe Joyce had one hell of a chin at this point. As he lost, I think he might have lost another fight since this, but I think he lose another fight in a bad way since this. I can't really remember.
Couple more punches than I expect he wanted to take there.
Took it really well.
He has taken them, but that weakness of defence that even he alludes that he has got again is glaringly obvious.
Good shot to the body there as well from Derek. He looks tired. We haven't finished 3 rounds yet, but
Get that hurt. Again, and you can see these clubbing shots coming in now, and Chisora just taking a little time on the ropes before launching back
low.
into another assault of his own. That's again another good left hand too from Chisora, and this time the right finds its way in as well. And once more, the crowd to their feet and cheering.
good left hook from Derek.
And again, 2 good left hooks then. But Joyce pinning him on the right.
He's a thunder puncher, Derek Chisora. But when you see him in these kind of situations, Chisora's, I mean, he's landing on him. Joe Joyce, he's putting paws on him, but it's not really affecting him. 10 paws on him, bang, 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 and then Chisora just comes back, smacks him once, and it's just like mad. It's mental. The whole crowd's going mad. His head's spinning. It's mad. It's mental.
And that's where it could be
Sharp
dangerous.
again. Everything just bounces off Chisora and he just smacks him and it's just like, oh my God.
He's doing his best to cover up Chisora and fight his way out, which he does. Again, there's that right hand. How many times? He's landing it, what, 3-4 times now. He's landing them. They're not doing a lot. It's forcing Joe Joyce to come at him, open up again. But the crowd really
This was a fucking good fight, this one.
getting behind Jerry Chisora here. They're loving every bit of this performance. It's everything about the man that they love. Walks on to a good short left-hand there from Joyce, and now he's beginning to unload. And this is where it could all turn in an instant. He's slipping a few of these.
He was hurt there. That was a good shot from Joe. He just needs to try and keep this kind of momentum and pace. And that's why, oh, what a shot, what a right hand.
How many of those right hands has he landed here? Times we said that he must be getting bored of hearing it, but a good right hand and he finds his way every time.
But Joe's landing here as well. Maybe the shots, he's landing a lot more shots, I think, than Derek, but they're just not as telling. Oh, good shot from
Massive
Derek.
shot again by Derek Chisora, but again Joyce walks through
Well,
it.
you look what happens there. Derek throws a good shot, a good right hook, it lands pretty clean.
This commentator keeps saying, oh, he walks through him. Yeah. For how long, mate?
And he walked back into the corner, exhausted. Good stuff there from Derek.
It is into the body of Joe. Just a little
He's
stunner.
got him, I think.
As he got him, is this the moment the fight turns in Joe Joyce's favour? Can Chisora ride the storm out? Took a big right hand. Joyce has got him pinned into the corner. These are big moments. Great comeback again from Chisora. The old warrior isn't going to be counted out yet.
Derek looks hard again.
Yeah, he's staggered. Joyce is over. He's got him pinned on the ropes again. He comes out swinging. He knows he can't stand there and just suck up all these punches that Joyce is going to unload on him.
That's
He's got to show incredible courage.
Joe has to be so careful.
Trust me, if Deontay gets caught in one of them. The thing is, obviously, we all know Deontay can hit hard. I don't know whether he really got it in him anymore like that. But I still don't. Like, the shots Deontay puts people out of them big one-shotters, I don't think he can put Derek Chisora out of one of them. I genuinely don't.
He looks okay, Joe.
Yeah, he's okay. There's no doubt who they want to see the victor here, but Joyce has got 3 minutes, maybe, to save
Joe Joyce was straight back up, back at it.
his career. He's got to take his man out, maybe, some believe, to win this. And again, left hook. Joe Joyce just... So down he goes again, but that is not... That's a slip.
Don't know if that was a slip. I think that was just like a fucking... a mad moment for Joe.
Oh, good race again. Another massive right hand and the left to follow it. Again, the crowd want more. Joyce is hanging on in here. He's just bobbled him again.
Usyk's too funny. I see Usyk down there. He loving life.
His career is ebbing away, it looks like here. Chisora summons up a performance. And I need a pleasure than doing something that people continue.
Great fight.
Yeah, so he got the dub there. That's one thing I say as well. I think he actually gave Usyk his top 3 fight, or maybe not actually. Obviously, he got both of them fights against Tyson. It was pretty good. even though them fights against AJ, they was pretty good, but definitely other than that. He done better than Daniel. I think Daniel took the coward's way out both times, man. And I like Daniel Dubois, I really do, but he let me down in the music fights. I think I even betted on him second time round. I'm not too sure though. I'm betting on Derek for this fight. I've got Man City to beat Liverpool on Saturday, and I've got Derek to win by KO. I think I've got 2.5 to 1 on that or something. Bottle one on it, so hopefully we're nice. But anyway, we have got another fight against Otto Wallin. We'll have a look. First of all, we'll have a look at Joseph Parker versus Deontay Wilder, because this was a mad fight.
Deontay Wilder is a natural explosive puncher, one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing history, but he's also has that fierce mentality, that fighter mentality, that warrior mentality. So the fight's going to explode any minute. I think, the one that's going to follow the strategy all the way to the end is going to be Joseph Parker.
He's landing the shots. We see a moment ago, Wilder just poked out the double jab. He needs to double feint, step in twice, then look for the right hand.
Almost any boxer you ask will say you're never going to get a knockout when you're looking for one. It just has to come. It seems like Wilder is only looking for the knockout.
Yeah, look, he's looking for something to pounce on. Yeah, you can hear behind us saying, let it go. Yeah. You've got to let the shot go.
Bill Haney, I believe that was, the father of Devin Haney, shouting instructions to Deontay. But I think that's what everybody's saying at home right now. Let it go, Deontay.
Yeah, Deontay was very passive in this fight. I remember watching the full fight. It was very... like he weren't there.
Big shot.
And now right-handed backs Parker up. Didn't win flush, though, but we're finally getting some exchanges between these two.
Wilder took a big right hand right there and came right back. That's the thing about Wilder. He's a reactive fighter. Anytime he hits something, he's going to try to get it right back. That could work against him with a slight fighter like Parker.
I remember now. I had Joseph Parker to win on points, and I remember watching this fight and being like, "Oh my God, he's gonna get him out of there." Deontay, his legs are going, and he stayed in there. To be fair, maybe I've made a mistake putting Derek Chisora to win on knockout. I'm regretting that a bit now. Big shots. He's got a chin. He's got a chin. He's got a very good chin.
Who said I'm going for the knockout? It's certainly doing so here in the 8th round. Uppercut to Joseph Parker. Caught him again.
These are big shots he's taking, and these are big shots he's taking. But he got stopped against Zhang, innit? So.
Swinging and ghost right now. Wilder's got to hold on here. The referee's close. There's that big rainbow shot. You've been asking big, Sergio.
This is great work from Parker. The legs are completely gone of Wilder.
That overhand right is going to land, but throw a shot to the body, then come over the top. This is time in his side now.
If I'm Joe Parker, I'm taking a knee.
Big right hand right there.
I might take 3 knees.
30 seconds to go.
Of course you'll take a knee, man.
Parker thinking about the exclamation. Caught Wilder with a left hook.
Now it's time for Parker to back up. Hands in the air. Soak it.
McGregor ringside on one, burning Ronaldo's head.
Move around the ring. Right on a moment. Could you
All three.
Yeah, this was a good performance for Joe Parker. I remember after this fight thinking Joe Parker's going to go and take the world. What, he's going to go and do the mad thing, and he did for a bit, but yeah, he's on the back end of it now, isn't he, Joe? Yeah, obviously, Derek's fought Joe. Obviously, lost both times against him, but he did put up a very good fight in the first fight. So that's another case. It's like Joe schools Deontay. It's like he has competitive fights ish. I mean, the second fight with Derek was mad. battered him a bit. I think that was probably Derek's worst loss, to be fair. But the first fight was very competitive, so yeah. I think I just can't see a way that Deontay Wilder wins this fight. I really can't. We've got him here against Zhang.
Hurt Wilder. There he goes. Oh, that may have hurt Wilder. I think an uppercut landed.
Zhang is a good operator, though. I think Derek would even have problems with Zhang. I'm surprised they've not fought.
Trying to come up and see tight there, Wilder.
And that's dangerous from Wilder to leave himself exposed. He's got to get out of the corner.
Because he's one of them people, Zhang, if you let him operate and let him do his thing, he'll impose himself on the fight. So, one of them, innit?
Yeah, he's got to...
Like, Derek's one of them. He stands out on the ropes, allowing that pressure in, but I don't think Zhang's the type of guy who can really do that with.
Turn him, you got to try and hold him and turn him here.
Oh, good uppercut from Wilder. Oh, jeez. Wilder living dangerously.
You don't like those bodies at all. Oh, just like that one.
Best punch of the fight for Wilder, who's alive, and he snapped another right hand. And all of a sudden, Wilder has come to life. Yeah.
That's a bad sign. That's what them man on Misfits do. They put the back, they don't know where they are, they put in the back to it, they're getting smacked. Like, it's like, on what planet do you think turning your back to someone in a fight is the best thing to do? You're just going to get a smack to the hook. You're not even going to know where it's come from, mate. You can't even see. What the fuck? This was a mad night. Queensbury battered Matchroom on this night, innit? Mad.
Is this how it ends? Is this the end of Deontay Wilder's career?
Finished. He's gone. He's not making this count, son.
9.
This fight is finished.
It's over. Big bang. Shaylee Zhang has just knocked out Deontay Wilder. Let's see how it ended here.
See, this was...
Something spun Wilder around.
Oh, yeah, it was a lead right hook. He walked onto it. He was stunned. He was dazed. Oh, on the second right hand.
No speed in his shot. It's amazing, but his timing's really good.
This was when I really thought, like, yeah, it's going left for Deontay. You know, against Joseph Parker, like I say, I betted on him to lose that fight. So that weren't, I wouldn't have, after he lost to Joe, even though he didn't do anything in the fight and he just stood there, put bare abuse most of the time, I wouldn't have thought, oh, his career is over. Maybe a bit after the actual, watching the actual fight, because it was a bit mental. He didn't do anything. But I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Like this, when you're doing stuff like that, when you're turning your back and you're not really engaged, like that's when your mind's not in there. And yeah, I hope it's not as bad this weekend as I think it's going to be for Deontay. Because I actually do think Derek can put a bit of a beating on him. I genuinely do. How old's Derek now? Derek must be getting on, man. Derek must be getting on. I have to check that out in a sec, man. Is it on here? Derek, what? Oh, it's 49 bouts. How old is he, man? Man, it's not showing me Derek's age. Doesn't give a fuck. We've got Derek versus Otto Wallin next. This is what we've got now.
Proving the world wrong, Chisora. He's always given everything. What an atmosphere. For the first time since 2000. Nobody has ever said that Chisora belongs among the elite in terms of his technique, his overall athletic ability, but sheer determination can take a man a long, long way, and it's taken him into fight 49 tonight. He's had one or two little glimpses of the target, Richie, and I don't think Wallin truly believed that he could throw a hurtful left hook early on. Chisora pours it on as he promised that he would do.
At this stage as well, Paul, there doesn't seem to be a lot of belief in Wallin at the moment either. Maybe he's just trying to weather the storm a little bit. But again, there's not a lot landing by both boxers, but you've got to give credit to Chisora here. He's on that front foot. He's forcing the contest. Not a lot coming back from Wallin.
Right.
Oh, good shot.
That was probably the best of the lot so far, Richie, but there may be more coming Valin's way. It's a tentative showing so far. The jab from Valin carries no threat whatsoever. That right hand flicked off the top of the head. Valin didn't take it particularly well, though, and sometimes they can be damaging shots.
That overhand like hook is like it's vintage, and it's vintage Derek Chisora.
That's a more solid right hand from Chisora, who cannot miss.
Yeah, just chin down, isn't he, and just whipping them over.
It was a sharper left hand from Valin at last.
Yeah, it's just a lack of concentration from Valin also. Earlier, he just had Chisora in the centre of the ring and was boxing well. Then he gets taken back to the corner, onto the ropes, and Chisora's back in control again.
There's a little cut. Right eye of Chisora, we think.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a proper mental game fighting Derek Chisora. Like, if you get sucked into certain ways he wants you to fight, it's going to be a long day for you. And I feel like Deontay's mind frame isn't good enough to go up against someone like Derek right now. Derek's just, he's doing this for banter at this point, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why he's having the best stage of his career. He's just not taking it too seriously, and he's just going at it for the peas. Probably stop thinking about, like, worrying about being a world champion and stuff like this. Probably just takes the pressure off. It's my opinion anyway.
He has boxed so freely tonight. There would be a bitter irony in this when Chisora has been on top of his game so much here.
He weren't trying to do that.
Doesn't look good.
He's calm, bro. He's calm.
Happy.
On we go. He's handed Valin an absolute boxing lesson for the first half of this fight tonight.
Remember, he's a seasoned 12-round professional, Derek Chisora, and really going for it here.
Finishing the round strong. A spectacular show later on in this round from Chisora. He's really going for it. And Valin is great.
Like, we're gonna have a look at Deontay's last fight in a minute against an opponent I don't even know who he is. But if we're looking at the way Derek's going at it and the way Deontay's going at it in the last couple of fights, it's night and day. It's not one's more active than the other. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not gonna. I can't see being a good day for Deontay. I'd love for it to even be a competitive fight. I'm going back at it. I think Deontay is out of there first 4 rounds.
Very grateful to hear the end of that round.
Hell of a position from Derek Chisora. And again, Valin in a bad position on the ropes, just inviting the pressure.
Sliding down the rope, across to the other corner, big left to the higher part of the head, the temple. They can be very damaging shots. Chisora goes for it again.
And this is what the fans want to see. This is why Derek's got a fan base, despite all the L's, all the trials and tribulations. This is what they want to see. Don't, like, a lot of fighters should take, look at Derek's career and really, this is what the people want to see. This is what people want to see. It's why some fighters who are elite, who are tiptoeing, and I like some of them fighters, but they take so much longer to get to the, or they might never. I mean, I see Shakur, he's kind of getting to that point now where, like, everyone's really, really taking him in. I've been rating Shakur for time. Everyone's really taking Shakur in right now, and I've been taking. I think he's going to be one of the greatest of all time, Shakur, but he's not a knockout, and it's. In his last few fights, he started putting people down a bit and hitting them with big shots, and that's when people really start to take you in a bit more. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what the fans want to see. This is why Derek's got people coming out, 3 losses on the row, and people are still coming out. He's filling a big stadium. It doesn't matter because he gives it his all every time. And that's what we're not rating about Deontay Wilder right now, is that his last few fights, I've tuned in to watch him, and he's been pants and wasting my time. I thought, I've never tuned into a Derek Chisora fight, and I've been thought, nah, I wish I didn't watch that. You know what I'm saying? But the last few Deontay Wilder fights, I'm depressed at the end of it. I'm thinking, loudest, I'm going bed quick time. I'm not thinking, me, you watch a Derek Chisora fight, you're thinking, where's the party at? After it's finished, you don't want the night to end after it's finished.
The greatest moment of Chisora's career. Valin has to throw back. There's just no stopping Chisora. He piles on the pressure.
You know what I mean? Look at all that front row. You think any of them are going to bed after this? None of them are going to bed after this. I guarantee the last fight, Deontay Wilder against I can't remember who it was that we just watched him fight. They all went bed after it. They all went bed.
The power, the big shots. Valin took them well enough. One or two low ones there at the end of it. That was a big shot to start that salvo. He told us it would be all about the pressure.
Unbelievable. Square with the feet, but just letting his hands go. What a warrior this man is, Derek Chisora.
The blood is spraying out all around the ring. The only person who seems oblivious to it is Chisora. And Valin backs away into the corner and now goes over. Waitham sends him to the neutral corner.
That was a big fall. That was a big fall.
He's got more time out of that because Chisora didn't go there. Only now does the count start.
Incredible stuff from Derek Chisora again. Produces a shot. And now he's on the attack to try and finish Valin off.
Chisora believes he can get it done here in the 9th round. Everybody in the arena is on their feet.
Where he gets his energy from, Derek Chisora.
I honestly feel like with Derek Chisora, his whole thing is built on belief. And when he really gets that feeling inside of him that he's doing this, you can really only stop him if you put a big one on him. Like, you need to put a big one on him and humble him a bit, because when he gets into that belief system, it's like what you're watching now is a fighter in the 9th round who's fighting way better than he was in the 1st round, because he's seen something in Otto Wallen now, and you know what I'm saying, he's put him on his ass and he's really got that feeling inside of him like, yeah, I'm getting you out of here. He looks way better. His punches look like they've got more on them, which should be the opposite, you know what I'm saying?
Incredible stuff. Again, he's going for it. Yes, it is scrappy here and there, but Valin, Derek Chisora has been through his career, and this contest sums up that career. Just pure entertainment for boxing fans. Tremendous stuff.
He tells us that he loves to deliver in the ring. Some really measured boxing as well. So accurate, so determined. Valin touches down again. He'll probably get up. Right on the in the middle. Chisora is big. And controversy it may have been all too often. But when it comes to giving the people what the people want to see, who has ever been better than Derek? No,
this horse is landing World Heavyweight Championship, known as the Dill Boy, Derek.
Yeah, man. So obviously he got the win there. That's his last win for Derek. Yeah, we're gonna have a look now at Deontay's last fight against Tyrell Anderson. Tyrell Anthony Hendron. Herndon. Yeah. Mad dyslexia, whatever you want to call it. Creeping in there. 24 wins, six losses. There's not a name on his record that I know of. A lot of names with big L's, 25 losses, 11 losses, 20 losses. 0-20. What's the point in that, bro? Pack it in. But obviously Deontay got the win here. Obviously, no shade on Deontay though. But when you've got a few L's on the bounce, you've got to, you know, you can't all be Derek Chisora and getting back in there with Pulev, a guy who beat you 8 years before. You're just jumping back in there with him on the back of 3 L's and then beating him. Big up Derek Chisora, you know. This music's dark, bro. I'm gonna have to silence this music. It's hurting him. I don't, yeah. It's not the levels. It's not the levels, man. Nah, he shouldn't be getting put down with that. It's not even like, he's not even buzzed by it. Why is he on the floor? He's getting up and his legs are fully sweet, so why is he even ended up on the floor? He's sound. This is a weird fight. What promotion was this on? Some Dubai promotion? Why would he do that? Bro's laughing, but he keeps falling over for no reason, man. No, this is a bad fight. This is not the levels, man. This looks like a fake fight or something. I haven't even got a proper sanctioned ref or all. I don't even know what's going on there. That fight was mad. That fight was dead. That's the last fight we've got from Deontay Wilder, other than him getting beat twice in a row. So, yeah. It's looking a bit mad for Deontay this weekend, in my opinion. Like I say, that's just my opinion. And even, you know, yeah. Yeah, and even these fights against Luis Ortiz, he was getting thumped up a bit in them fights. You know what I'm saying? Luis Ortiz is an old guy, innit? You know what I'm saying? So it's a bit mental. But we have got a face-off on the zone between these two. So let's see what the motive is in this one.
At Mr. Q Casino, when players win, they love.
They're trying to entice me, bro. I've already made the bet. Sound, bro. I can't be enticed. It's what I want to do. You know what I mean? You got to make the bet sometimes and win the bread.
Q.
100%. Derek's getting him out of there.
When players lose.
First four rounds.
They hate Q.
Amen to that shit.
Love Q. Oh no, hate Q. Mr. Q, the casino you love to hate.
Can't entice me. I've never spun. Imagine that. I've never really had a free spin, which is pretty stupid because I'd probably waste a lot of money there. I should get the free spins. But then it'll probably get me into spinning. If they make me do the free spins, then I'll start spinning.
Yeah, we want to. No security or anything. You had to call the police. Get 6 units. You know what I'm saying? We want to, you know, but it's no need.
Best. This is Chisora versus Wilder. Be the 50th fight for both of you. It's a fight number 100 combined. That's
mad.
That's something special that you guys have got to that number because a lot of people don't ever get anywhere near that number of fights. I've seen a lot of sit-down interviews. You guys have obviously been traveling the world promoting this fight as you should. Very respectful. Is that just from a fighter-to-fighter perspective, or have you guys have bonded over the last few years? Why so respectful to Wilder?
Man, it comes with the age, bro. You know, we're in our 30s. You know, we're in our 40s. It's like, I just want to fight. I ain't got time for the ups and downs and this whole games, or I'm going to do this to you, watch when I see. Nah. You know, we just talk every day. We just chat.
Mad.
You know, I know.
That's mad.
When we finish the whole thing today.
That's mad.
Will be goodbye, I love you, get home safe. I will see you in the next 8 weeks. Right. And then some more friendship. It's just wartime for me, even for him. And then after that, you know what we do, you know the tradition, we break up the 5 guys.
That's the tradition?
Yeah.
That's tradition. Is that the same for you as well? I mean, you've had fighters opposite you before and there has been animosity, there's been venom. I've seen it. This is so different.
Yeah.
Is it
Deontay's a weird character though. Deontay playing it cool with Tyson sometimes, and even after the first fight making everything's cool, and I don't know. I get a weird energy from Deontay. I think he's fake, to be honest. That's just my opinion. I think the way he goes on it, like the way he went on at Simon Jordan was just a bit like, bro, chilling it, you know what I mean? Taking life a bit too seriously, bro. Like, you made millions of pounds off fighting and whatever. You took a few hours. Just be not be cool with it, but like don't start talking about cheating and whatever. Like, you know, when you got beat fair and square, everyone knew you was going to get beat in them fights against Tyson Fury. Like, what's the point in bitching about it?
Easy then to switch to that bronze bomber when you are quite cool and relaxed with someone?
It is for me. We are two human beings that we can flip it on and we can flip it off, you know what I mean? And when you get people like that in there, they're the most dangerous people in the world because they're unpredictable. And that's what they call us, unpredictable. They don't know what to expect out of us. You don't know we're gonna tear it up in here. We want to. No security or anything. You had to call the police. Get 6 units. You know what I'm saying? We want to, you know, but it's no need for that. Like you said, over time, as you get older, man, you get more relaxed, you know what I mean? And we never had bad blood anyway, you know what I'm saying? And over time, it brings a relationship. It brings you closer. And then when you have fights, it brings you even closer, you know? So I think every young fighter, or fighters in general in the business, should take a page out of this book.
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys try too hard to sell a fight because they want the asses in the seat. They want to get the best results possible. So sometimes they make up situations. They try to do too much or whatever instead of just going with the flow of things and whatever. And this is what we do. This is all real. This is us. You know what I mean? We don't have to have an animosity. We don't have to look to do things all that back in interviews.
Is over. Knows everyone watching this that you guys, once you get in the ring, kind of playtime is over. Derek, I feel like you've wanted this fight for a long time, not just in the last few months when the fight's been spoken about, when you guys were together and did the face-off at the IBA. I feel like you've asked for Wilder for a while. Why?
No, I asked for it a long time ago, and then it didn't happen, and I was just looking at the rankings and looking at everything, and we'd meshed the fight. It didn't happen. And then we tried to do it again. It didn't happen. 3 times, I think, we tried to do it again.
Why didn't it happen?
Eric knows it's a good matchup for him.
Because God didn't want it to happen at that time. There's a reason why. Yeah. God didn't want it to happen at that time. Because the contracts were not fair. So it didn't happen. But now the contracts are fair, so it's happening.
See, when I look at both of your styles, I almost feel like it's just, it's violent. And the idea of both of you wanting that violence almost scares me a little bit because you're a puncher and you're a brawler that can punch. So ultimately, both of you are going to inflict a lot of pain on each other. And it's funny, I say that, you both kind of smile weirdly, which is kind of, again, kind of crazy to me. Why did you want this fight, Wilder? Again, you had options. You're the former WBC champion. People were running to you. Why are you running to Chisora?
Yeah, like he said before, this thing's supposed to happen a decade ago, you know. And, you know, we just kept running into situations. You know, we serve an on-time God. Things may not come when we want it, but it's always on time. And this is the on-time factor of the matter. April the 4th at the O2 Arena. It's going down all the way through. And it's going to be nothing but excitement. When you got a Derek Chisora, and you got a Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, it's made for it's tailor-made for it. So it fit perfectly, you know. And like I said before, and I'll say it again, I need him more than he need me, you know, because I still got plans of moving forward and doing things, you know. He's in the retirement stage of his life.
Chill out, bro.
You know, he's trying to take me with him so we can go fishing.
I didn't tell him he would retire with me. You know? My selling point for this fight, I was like, you know what? You are not fighting after I fight. You fight me because he's going to retire with me. You know, because I am walking out that ring retired. He's going to be walking out that ring retired as well. But he don't realize it.
Yeah, Deontay don't realise that he's at the same stage as Derek. Big up Derek. Derek's one of the realest. Understand? Derek's one of the realest.
Denial. Well, it's okay.
He's in denial. That's what's going on. Look at his last few performances, what we've just watched. He looks more ready for retirement out of them two.
Now about
retirement.
What you can do to him in the ring?
Yeah, what I can do to him, and plus retirement as well.
You know.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, and one thing, you know, why I say I need him, because I need his style of things. I've been through a lot of stuff mentally, you know. And if I say I'm back and I want to know I'm back, this is the perfect test for me. Because we know Derek, he brings everything. The pressure, he'll hit you anywhere he can, where he can get away with. And I'm gonna need that pressure, but you know, pressure break pipes. But pressure
already lined up the excuses.
Also build.
Big him up though, I agree with that. I think it's the best fight for them both right now. I think it's a banger of a fight.
The diamonds. And I'm looking for him to build a diamond out of me.
It'll be very scruffy.
Go forward, you know, instead of bust the pipes. And, you know, and this is going to be a great fight overall. I can feel it. I can sense it, you know. And I love the environment that we're in. I love the situation, the aroma that we have when we come in. You know, people get nervous around us, but we're not nervous around y'all. You understand me? And it's a beautiful thing to feel it, to understand it, to have an off switch. But when it's time to turn that motherfucker on.
Go time.
Do you, this guy was at one stage known as the hardest hitting heavyweight we've ever seen. Right? It was the conversations with him, it was the conversation with George Foreman, Mike Tyson. Do you think that guy still exists?
He does. You know, put it this way, let's say we put a lion in this room, an old-ass lion. Everybody else will be jumping up and down, trying to run away. He's still got the power, mate. Yeah, he's playing deception right now. Yeah, he's still got it.
Why do you run to that then, Chisora? In your last fight, when you believe that he still has the bronze bomber power that we've seen put so many people to sleep, why are you running towards that?
Why am I running towards that? It's simple. Legacy. You know, some people want to win titles by not fighting real fighters. And we have seen it happen in boxing. You know, so I rather fight real fighters and say, you know what? Man, if you look at everybody, you know, I did an interview the other day and, you know, telling me everybody at box was like, wow, did I fight those guys? What was I thinking?
That's what I'm saying. That's what we said. I was looking early in the video, like, he's fought everyone from 2011. He's fought Vitaly Klitschko, Tyson Fury multiple times. He's even fought Caveat, the guy who's like everyone's ranting about now and saying Mosey should fight. He's fought him. Obviously got beat off him, to be fair. He's fought so many people. Like I say, he got beat off Pulev in 2016, fights him again in 2018. 2 fights against Dillian White, banger fights, sellout shows. Amazing. Amazing career. Amazing. So much better than Deontay Wilder's. Like, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's not comparable.
But you know what? A legacy for me. You know, I want to be that guy. He boxed everybody. You know.
And that's what they will say about Derek, even though he's else. People will say he took anyone on he could take on. And whoever he didn't take on probably didn't want to have a fight with him. Anyone else he took on. He even wanted to fight Dillian again. Dillian chooses other avenues. He should have definitely had the trilogy. Said he fights Moses and gets smoked.
It's a shame if I don't fight him.
You know when a fighter, and I'll ask you and I'll put it to you as well, when a fighter says it's their last fight, I always feel like, and then correct me if I'm wrong, but I always feel like if you've got 1 foot out of the door, it's dangerous. Like, you've got to be fully committed. Is there, do you almost feel like, with Chisora saying it's his last fight, is he a more dangerous fighter for you, or is there a case of, well, this guy's got 1 foot out the door already?
No, I mean, it's all up on him, you know. If he say this is his last fight, then we have to hold him to his word until he proved differently, you know. I don't believe he got one foot in, then, you know, what you said, you know, because at the end of the day, to complete a task, to complete a mission and get the job done, you got to have both feet on outside of the line.
I think Derek Chisora could still have a few more fights in it. Won't be surprised if you seen Derek Chisora fight Moses. Imagine that.
You only surrender when you throw that flag up, not halfway, but all the way up and wave it. You feel me? Because you can be indecisive, you know, of what you want to do when you're having that 1 foot in, out the door. You know what I mean? Because that 1 foot, all you gotta do is lift it and bring that bitch back in. You know what I'm saying? Me? So that don't necessarily mean you automatically out the door. That's just something they say. Word until he shows otherwise. And if this is what
convinced, and that if this fight plays out, it's Wilder that wins it by knockout, it's Chisora that wins it by almost brawling and winning a tough fight. Do you expect to knock out Deontay Wilder? Do you think you can knock out Deontay Wilder?
You can knock anybody out. But I've never been in a position to knock people out. I'm just in a position to just drown people.
Do you expect to drown him?
I'm gonna drown him. That's one thing I know.
That's what you do?
That's what I do. You know, because I know for a fact he will not train the way I train. I'm gonna drown him. I'm gonna hit him.
Everywhere?
Everywhere.
You know I'm a certified scuba diver, right?
Yeah, scuba diving and being fit is
I can free dive as well.
Can you?
Yeah.
Jesus. You're like this. So I'm in for a long night. Now I have to knock him out. Now I have to knock him out. Now I didn't want to knock him out, but now I have to.
I'm not one of them black guys that can't swim.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful world under there.
Can you do the black flip, the backstroke?
Oh, I can do all that.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
Maybe a new plan's needed.
Nah. It's Cold War.
It's Cold War.
Yeah.
Indeed. Wilder, do you expect to knock out Chisora?
That's you know.
Too busy then.
That's what I'm planning on doing. That's what I see the fight happening. I see that either he gonna knock me out or I'm gonna knock him out. You know, even though he may not have had the experience as much as me of knocking people out, doesn't mean he don't have the capability of doing it. This is like he said, anybody can be knocked out. It's only take the right punch at the right time at the right moment, and that's it, you know. And we all know, just like in life, the things that hurt us is the things that we can't see.
You know? When does it switch for both of you? Like, when does this, when do we see?
Have a day off, Deontay, bro. Just chill, watch a film. You know what I mean? Man's like a fucking philosophical, like, he's going mental. He's always got to say something mad.
The Bronze Bomber, when do we see War Chisora? Right now,
you can tell like Deontay thinks he's living in his movie, which he kind of is. He's a boxer. He's obviously had a mad life. Big up him. But you can just tell in every moment he thinks like, yeah, this is me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's seen himself in the lights every single moment he's talking.
I feel like I've got Derek and I've got Deontay. And
nah, the switch is...
When did the switch go?
I tell you what, the switch is when I say goodbye to him later on.
And that's it.
Yeah. Right now, press conference, you know, he knows when the switch is off. When we shake hands and say goodbye, brother.
Get that last hug in.
Yeah. See you later. Au revoir, bon voyage. And next time I see him, I'm like, what the fuck you looking at?
Right.
You guys are both similar to each other.
Yeah. But but you have to understand, it's going to be an amazing fight. But I don't want to sell it with violence, because there's too much violence in the world right now. Do you understand? People are dying. There's too much violence in the world. So, you know, things have gone viral on TikTok because people getting beaten up by other people and people are recording. We don't want that.
But you say you don't want to sell it on violence. Your career has been violence.
Yes, it has.
This is just what it is, isn't it?
It has been, but you're missing the point. We don't want to do that. We are fathers now. Do you understand? He's got 7?
Yeah, I want 7 more.
You want 7 more? I got 3. Do you understand? And we want to bring our kids to the fight. We want our kids to enjoy the fight. You know.
Is it not dangerous that you both have softened then?
No, we're not soft.
No, it's not soft at all.
Softened.
No.
Certainly not soft.
No,
You're heavyweight fighters, but is it a worry that both of you have maybe...
bro, I'm telling you right now, yeah.
You can go when you want.
I can go. I can go anytime, bro. ASAP.
Likewise. Easy.
Yeah.
Okay. Snap of a finger.
I don't know why you're both looking at me like this.
The whole point is, fuck up my delivery route, you're going to get it.
Facts. That's just what it is.
Yes,
you know what I mean? This just, you know.
I feel him on that one.
People look at fighters as they get the wrong perception of us, you know what I'm saying? And they see us as dangerous human beings. You know, we're mostly registered in places where we go to fight. We consider it as lethal weapons, you know what I mean, our hands. But at the same time, this
man said delivery, you can tell he's a Five Guys lover.
Business teach you how to have discipline. It teach you how to, you know, it teach you how to be able to coexist with certain people and stuff like that. And certain people, you know, certain people do certain things because they have no discipline. They have no self-respect or dignity for other people and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But you're looking at two gentlemen. Although we're in a dangerous environment, we have discipline between the world. Very serious.
You want how face to face.
Bro, you have and say I want 2 ways about it. Because everybody says they have a clue, but they ain't got a clue. Because
be two if you're lucky. The build has been strong. You're really happy as I've ever been.
This one was too much good talk. This one was too. I should even cut this out of the video. Too much good talk there. This is what we want to see.
You're in a very good mood, and you want to kill me. So let's get that out of the way. I'm not actually fighting you, so...
No, I don't want to kill you. If that was the case, it would have been done. You try to make me talk about something that I don't want to talk about.
No, I'm not talking...
I said what I said.
I know what you said.
Look, this segment is not about him. For my last time speaking, respect that.
Deontay, you've been in this studio before. Do you remember?
I don't about that.
I'm not furious.
I don't about it. I said we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got shit to do with him.
Oh, is that the same studio? Can't lie. Because of the caliber of Piers' guests, I actually thought he worked in America now. There's a lot of the guests he has are worldwide and it. So I thought he was in America. Mad.
I'm a grown man. You're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna talk about when I don't.
To be fair, I'm a bit stupid because he's got the big wheel in the background and everything. So it's clearly one.
I want to talk, but we are going to talk about it. I got more responsibility than you have life left in you.
And as you said now...
Let's tell him it's let's move on.
Who?
You.
Me or Tyson Fury?
You.
What?
Because you're the being one, because you are one. Maybe we'll beat the shit out of you. Maybe bring Tyson Fury back up.
Maybe you could try.
Yeah, they won't be beating the shit out of nothing. They get sued, they know this, so you're just waffling. But check this. They're saying he's an arsehole, but you're just asking the questions that everyone needs to know. It's not about being an arsehole, it's about this is what you do. You know what I mean? I seen an interview of Derek Chisora the other day saying he's going to be a streamer when he retires. I don't know whether he's going to be sarcastic or not, but he wants to be involved in the entertainment world. I guarantee Derek Chisora's interview, he's got an interviewing thing. I've seen him interview people already. So it's just we'll see what he does when his career finishes, but it's this is Piers' job. They come on the platform. They know what they're getting. It's like everyone else who comes on here. They know they're going to get probed. They know they're going to get asked the right questions. That's why people watch his show at the end of the day.
Tyson Fury's predicted that Derek Chisora is going to knock you out.
He will do.
And Deontay for a final tilt at the ring. Well, my early assessment before we started was that you're in a very good mood and you want to kill me. So let's get that out of the way. I'm not actually fighting you. So, Deontay, let's start with you. We've met before.
Most definitely. No, I don't want to kill you. If that was the case, it would have been done.
But you don't seem in a very good mood, or are you just hiding it?
I'm in a great mood.
You are?
I mean, it's fight week, So
talk to me about fight week, because you guys are both about to have your 50th pro fight. I cannot imagine what it feels like to get into a ring and have a fight with somebody in front of millions of people watching. When you get to this stage, here we are, Monday night. You're going to fight on...
Piers won't even have a fight with somebody vicious that them two.
Saturday against this guy. You're both big, professional, experienced heavyweight boxers with massive punches. People die in the ring. This is real, right? What we're doing now is sport. It's like theatre. It's like, a bit of verbal jousting. What you guys are going to do is real. What is that feeling like as you get nearer for you?
I mean, as you train, they say the hardest part is in training. You go through all the morning workouts, you go in the afternoon workouts. Sometimes you have night workout, depending on where your mindset is and where you want to be come the night of the fight. They say your best is when you're performing and training and sparring and different things like that. And over the time, people don't understand as a fighter, you're drilled in day and day out, your opponent, day in and day out. And this is who you want to hurt. Because at the end of the day, this is the hurt business. And
what do you feel when you look at it?
I mean, when I'm next to him, when I feel him, when I see him, you know, at the end of the day, like I said before, the love is always going to be there. That's my brother. But on the night of the fight, when that bell say ding, you know, it's just a different, it's going to be a different feeling. You know, once we putting our clothes on, being ready to go, we're warriors at the end of the day.
You have to hate him in that moment?
You don't have to. I don't have to hate. Some people have their own different antics of going inside the ring or looking at a fighter, wanting to build dirt on him and fight him. The special ones, you don't need it. You know, it's in us and on us, you know, to be able to perform and do what we have to do.
Derek, what do you feel?
Me? I just want to throw punches. That's how I feel.
What do you feel when you look at him?
I just see another black man who's done very well for the game, for the sport. He's a guy I always wanted to fight from day one. This fight was meant to happen time ago. It didn't happen, and now it's happening. So I know exactly what you want, but I don't hate the guy.
No, I don't want that. Don't get me wrong.
Hate the guy.
I don't want to put any words into your mouth. I'm not part of the marketing cell, right?
Listen,
I genuinely want to get inside your head. It's about how you really feel.
Bro, there's nothing in my head apart from a clouded space, bro. That's why I box for a living, bro. All I want to say to you is mind games, I'm very good at mind games. Yeah, that's one thing I'm very good at, mind games. I can actually go in somebody on mind games and win the mind games. But with this guy here, there's no mind games. I want to fight him and I want to take him out. I don't see this fight going past 5 rounds.
Really?
Yeah.
This guy is one of the hardest punches in the history of boxing.
Yeah, listen.
I've seen him spark people.
Yeah.
You know, there's no part of...
You've not seen him spark Derek, though, have you? So chill. You know what I'm saying?
You say you want to fight him. I couldn't think of anyone I'd less rather fight.
I'm not scared of him, that's the thing.
Here's his glazing because he's about to get uncomfortable with Deontay. He's trying to butter him up so it's not as bad. But
yeah, I'm not scared.
That's different.
I'm not scared of him, but I really want to take it to him and bring it to him. What I got. I can guarantee you this fight, people won't be sitting down.
It's going to be explosive.
I'm going to start fast.
So you've had a fascinating career.
Yes, sir.
Because you fought pretty well everyone.
I fought everybody apart from one person, so I'm joking.
Right. Well, you've lost a lot of fights, but you've won a lot.
13, that's not a lot.
Well, is it? I don't know. You tell me. What do you think?
That's okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
How many of you?
It's a lot of fights, but he's kept going, man.
You lost?
I don't know. I don't keep up with win, lose.
It's not many, though, is it?
I don't keep up with my knockouts.
Really?
You know? I don't keep up with anything.
You're not a stats guy?
I got into this business to risk my life to save a life. That's it. You know, I never got into the fame or the fortune or the how many women I can get or sleep with or how many things I can buy with the money.
Waffling.
I never looked at those things. When I fight, I'm MIA. I'm gone. I'm back to my family. I'm back to my children. I have 7 children. I want 7 more. If it was up to me, I have.
But he keeps saying that 7 more, and his wife just like left him or something like he's washed. He keeps talking about having 7 more kids, man. My man's mental.
50. That's my life.
Bro, no one asked him, bro. What did Piers ask him?
You know, to this reason, I don't keep up with anything. Win, lose.
It's not many, though, is it?
This started about wins and losses. Piers was trying to big him up so he has less losses than Chisora. And this is what he comes out with.
I don't keep up with my knockouts.
Really?
You know, I don't keep up with anything.
You're not a stats guy?
I got into this business to risk my life to save a life. That's it. You know, I never got into the fame or the fortune.
I'm with him.
How many women I can get or sleep with.
This is when he lost me.
Or how many things I can buy with the money. I never looked at those things. When I fight, I'm MIA. I'm gone. I'm back to my family. I'm back to my children. I have 7 children. I want 7 more. If it was up to me, I have 50. That's my life. I'm a family
50
man.
children?
I would love it.
Really?
I would love it.
Wouldn't get much sleep.
You know, I'll sleep when I die. I always tell people, I'll sleep when I die. That's when we get the best sleep of our lives, when we die.
How much do you want to carry on?
You know, I got a goal. I've always set a goal of coming into this business is to unify the division. You know, I never had an opportunity, a chance, you know, and that's my goal, you know. So truly I feel I have 10 years left in me. If I choose to, I don't need boxing. Boxing need me. I can retire to this day and be fine, be well off.
To this day?
You know.
That's why we're retiring together on Saturday.
I did. Well, it could happen.
Actually, coming back on the question you said, you said he don't look at his knockouts. I believe he does though, because he's a man who actually got a statue around his house or back garden. So I think he's a bit vain with that when you put a statue on your own land and you're walking.
No, it's not. It's not on my own land. It's a sanctioned statue, and it's out to the public.
Okay.
By the Black Warrior River.
Okay.
So you should come and see it. One day you will.
One day I will.
Yeah, when we go fishing.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's an interesting thing. So one day you could be friends and go fishing, and I get all that. I did a show called Celebrity Apprentice USA with Lennox Lewis many years ago, nearly 20 years ago. Donald Trump was the host of the show. Can you believe that?
Yeah. Mad.
And Lennox and I spent a lot of time together. We got into some deep conversations. He'd been offered $100 million to get back in the ring, and he kept saying no. And I said, how can you turn that kind of money down? He said, because I've made a lot of money. I love my family. Every year I don't fight again, my legacy gets better. Because I think he had 44 fights and he lost 2 and he went back and knocked them both out. And he said, and I don't want to end up punch drunk or brain dead or any of those things. He knew when to stop. Other boxers, that you know some of them, that they miscalculate. They go on for a fight too long or too many fights, and they end up where they're a shadow of themselves. That has to play on your mind the longer you fight, right? You're both in your 40s now. Deontay, talk to me about that calculation, about not having...
It's mad because Derek's older than Deontay, but Derek's probably like his best, maybe. And Deontay is way past his best.
The fight too many.
I'm a warrior. I don't think about those things at all, you know. For me, when I go in establishments, when I shake people's hand, when I talk to people, it's all a feeling to me. You know, it's a feeling. I know when it's time to stop. It's a feeling that's inside will let me know, you know. Just like I do anything else in my life. It's always a feeling, an intuition of things, you know. I don't go in and think I'm gonna get punched drunk or whatever, you know. If the power of the tongue is real. What you think will manifest into the world. What you speak will manifest into the world. So I don't speak of those things, you know. I'm a true warrior. You know, God has blessed me tremendously with so many different talents and ability and the skill to do so many things, especially with my mind. It's very powerful, you know. And when that time comes, I will know.
Derek, what do you feel about that?
About what, brain damage?
Well, just about potentially going on too long.
Well, I think life is just like, I mean, yourself, look at yourself right now. You got a new hip now, innit? Because you went to a restaurant and you drank some wine and you've...
I didn't drink any wine.
Derek.
You missed a step and now you broke
I wish I had drunk wine. I was told if I drunk wine, I would have fallen slower and I wouldn't have broken it.
Listen, boxing is not dangerous.
Boxing is dangerous.
No, it's not. It's a lie. Boxing is not dangerous.
Really? You can say that?
I can say that. Boxing is not dangerous. Boxing is great. Boxing is...
I agree with that. Boxing's a great sport, man. There's a lot for kids, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot for people's mental. I think it does more good than it does bad. Obviously. Derek's not really a victim of it, but look at Joe Joyce, for example. Like, Joe Joyce can't even speak. But Derek's probably held more punishment than Joe Joyce. But some people's brain can take it better than others, isn't it?
It's not dangerous. You know, it's only dangerous when people take the piss out of it. You know, there's no point of sparring with 16-ounce gloves when you're a heavyweight. That's when it's dangerous. You use 20, 22 or 24s. You know, you protect the other person you're trying to fight. You know, boxing is not dangerous. How many incidents, if we do the maths right now, how many people have been hurt in boxing since boxing was created?
Would you know the answer? Or
no,
could there be a lot of...
AI.
No, I don't mean the ones we know about. I mean, are there lots of boxers who do go on too long who end up wishing they hadn't?
Boxers go on too long because sometimes the promoters skim them out of money and they have to pay the government money. So this is why they have to go back in the ring. It's an easy way to get the money. You need to pay the government. You know, there's a reason why people go back in the ring. You know, but I had.
Yeah, I think peers forget it's like a lot of these boxers. It's all they know. It's all they've been taught, and unless they're a top level fighter, they might not get a job as a you know, on like a commentator role or whatever they call it, being a pundit. That's the word I'm looking for. Being a pundit, they might not get that job. You know what I'm saying? So, like you're saying, if you broke your own money or whatever, you're gonna go back to the first thing, you know. And for these boxers, that's what it is, isn't it?
Some hard fights, some good fights. I've made some money, and I'm happy. You know, I'm very content. I'm so happy in myself.
Deontay, you've been in this studio before.
Deja vu.
Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
A while ago, you were interviewed by Simon Jordan.
Deja vu.
Talk Sport. Let me just remind you.
You lost those fights, and those fights were lost.
I think Deontay will be triggered from just him playing the clip to him, we'll see.
And you saying that someone like Fury cheated you in those fights, I think is kind of disappointing to me.
You can say
about
what you
because
want. I know the truth. I have the facts. It's
Yes.
so hard to believe a black man and a white man.
Why
Y'all don't get it. And that's the problem. You think you get what you don't understand. Inside of
I'm
here.
a Fury fan?
I don't what?
No,
I don't about that.
I'm not a Fury
I don't about it. I said we didn't want to bring him up in the first place. It ain't got shit to do with him.
Fair enough.
The you talking about?
Now, Simon Jordan does have that effect on people. But what made you so angry about that?
I mean, it's just the fact I'm a grown man. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to talk about when I don't want to talk about. We are going to talk about it. So when you say we're all...
Yeah, we got to understand you coming on a show. It's not all about you today. Obviously, you are the people coming on the show and whatever, but you're still coming on that show for a reason. It's beneficial from both sides, so any questions should be allowed.
We're going to talk about it. I'm like, hold up. You know, I got more responsibility than you have life left in you. You know, so how you tell a grown man what he's going to talk about? And that just basically was it, you know. It was peaceful, it was calm, it was pleasant, until you try to make me talk about something that I don't want to talk about. I said what I've said, and that's that. I don't want to hear about being a spoiled brat because I've talked about something on another show that I didn't bring up. It was elaborated on something.
I've not called you a spoiled brat.
You know, no, I'm not talking to you, you know, about the situation where they wanted to talk about it because we was on another talk show talking about something that was brought up. And that was just it. That was it, you know.
How do you personally feel about Tyson Fury now?
We're not here for him.
Well, I'm not getting into what you said
about. Why we keep
about
advertising him? Why? We're not here. We're here for Derek Chisora.
It's not about advertising him. Everyone knows who he is.
And that's it.
Well, because if you wanted to unify the heavyweight game, as you say,
when that time comes, we'll talk about it.
Okay, but there's got to be a good chance you would have to fight him again.
And when that time comes, we will talk about it. I'll sit right here in the same seat. He can sit in that same seat.
Well, you can't say like it's good to talk about it when it suits him. When they've got to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not the Deontay Wilder show, man.
And we can talk about it then.
Last time I interviewed you, it was with him, actually.
Correct.
See, what I was struck by with that was just the respect you had then. That doesn't seem to be the case now. Would that be fair?
Bitterness.
Most definitely. I have zero respect for him.
Bitterness.
Why? I've said what I've said.
No, I'm not talking...
I've said what I said.
He still believes it.
Look, this segment is not about him.
I know.
For my last time speaking. Respect that. Understand me?
Respect that.
Respect it and move forward. I've said what I've said. If y'all you're going back, you're seeing replays of things, go back to what I've said.
I don't have the box of tissues right now, so leave me alone.
What do you need box of tissues for?
Because last time I gave him box of tissues.
That was crazy.
No, I just said I don't want to make you say anything you don't want to say. It doesn't bother me either way. I just think it's interesting.
I mean, we doing replays. Go back to the things I've said. Why the reason I've said what I've said?
The only point I would make, Deontay, the only point I would make is that you seemed then to have a lot of respect for him, and as you said, now
just tell him he's a cunt, and we'll just move on.
Who?
You.
Me or Tyson Fury?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Why am I?
You keep talking about something we don't want to talk about.
Yeah, so
I'm fighting this man right here.
Yeah,
Tell
you're
me
just
something.
being a
Ask me
cunt
something
right now,
about him.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're just being one. Because you are one. So let's be honest. Bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, why are you doing the show?
Why am I doing the show?
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to come on your show.
Why?
Because I like cunts.
If you weren't so big, I'd drop you.
You know what? Would I?
But you're perfectly entitled to your opinion. And by the way, it doesn't make it a.
No, I'm joking. I like you. You're fine. I just wanted to.
It doesn't bother me either way, mate.
You know, but listen.
I've been to a lot of boxers. I actually love boxing.
Listen. I
love boxers. I love boxing.
Yeah,
I find it fascinating that you guys do something I could never do.
Thank you very much. You know, the guy I want to talk about that guy, he's got PTSD about that guy. So let's just move on.
Which is interesting.
Mind games.
But I'll move on. But it is interesting. To the boxing world, it is interesting. You can't pretend it's not. And given that your ambition is to hopefully unify the whole heavyweight game, at some stage you may have to talk about it.
Yeah, I got to get past him first.
Right.
So he's irrelevant right now.
You said an interesting thing to Simon Jordan, which I thought was really interesting. You said to him, he'd never understand. I actually get on very well with Simon. He's a very.
Do you?
I do.
How'd you get along with Simon?
I think he's brilliant. You know why? Because in a world where people are terrified of expressing opinions, he will say what he thinks. People may not like it.
No, I like Simon, but I believe that. I believe that.
You might not like him for having an opinion, but he's not afraid to express it. Even when you're your size, with your punching record, he was not afraid to say what he thinks. I respect that.
I'm not going to be afraid to speak mine. Everybody know that.
And by the way,
I speak my piece.
Deontay, I respect
my
that
thing
too.
is don't edit it. Don't have an hour-long show, then edit it to benefit yourself.
Do you know what we do on this show?
Right, you edit things to make yourself look good. That's it.
Deontay,
yes, it was a lot of things said.
On this show?
Yeah, well, not on this one. On that show, there was a lot of things edited. That wasn't given to the people, the public. If you're gonna have me here and you're gonna be the interview me, give it to the people. Shit. Give it full to the people. Don't edit it and make it seem like you sounding good or make it seem like I'm the bad guy.
Do not judge me.
All y'all do it. All you journalists do it.
Can I get a word in?
You do it.
Do not judge.
It's like this ain't talk sport, man. It's Pearson censored.
Judge me.
That's why I got my own camera.
Do not
this
judge.
Time,
Bro thinks he's on the same show.
I can get. Where's your camera?
There you go.
I can guarantee you the reason this show is called Uncensored is we don't edit stuff. This will go out, including what you just called me. This will go out. Hopefully that will go viral. We'll get loads of people to watch, and I'll end up fighting the winner of these two with my broken hip, which would be the greatest thing that has ever been marketed in DAZN history. But we are uncensored. I believe in uncensored. I believe in you saying what you really want to say, and we don't edit it. If you want to talk for half an hour about it, no problem. I'm not going to chop you up to make you look bad. Why would I?
That's what y'all do.
I don't. I'm not all. Why are you brandishing me? It's like me saying all boxers are something. Why would I do that? Why wouldn't I judge you individually?
We'll see when you edit, when you bring it out.
Well, I'll bet you your purse from this fight that I don't edit it. You going to take that bet?
I'm not going to take that because I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know you.
How confident are you? I'll bet you your purse.
No,
we don't edit
I'm
this.
confident because you
this
like
will
numbers.
go out exactly as we're doing it, and I'll bet you your purse.
Yeah.
Go on, you want to take it?
No, I'll bet you a cigar maybe.
What kind of cigar?
I don't know, anything you want.
Well, if it's a Monte Cristo number 2.
Okay, done.
Then we're talking.
Done.
Love you. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna whoop.
What's funny?
He's got too much love.
Yeah?
I hope you don't bring that love to the ring.
Hey, they say love hurts. I'm still gonna whoop you because I love you. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna whoop you because I love you.
Derek, do you get into trouble when you're out, or do people try and get you into trouble?
No. I don't get into trouble. I make trouble.
Right.
I go out looking for violence.
Have you had people try it on with you?
Yeah.
What happens?
Just come out of my car and show them what time it is.
Really?
Yeah. I ain't got time for that.
Do you actually fight people if they try it on with you?
Yeah.
How often does that happen?
If any time, I'll beat somebody up if I'm going for a school. Even
It's
school
different
drop-offs.
because back home we popped the trunk. You know,
Right.
if you can't fight, you're gonna pop the trunk.
Right.
And it's a different thing.
Yeah,
Your
but
life
that's the
is- your
problem.
life- your life
Americans,
is
they
on
can't,
line.
they can't fight.
Yeah, you
so
can't
they have
do
to,
all that.
They have to bring guns out. But in London, we like to scrap.
Really?
Yeah.
You still do that?
Man, I love a scrap.
Really?
Yeah.
Back in
Well, you'll
England,
go
mate,
out and
fish and
just
chips,
I will
mate.
go out looking for a scrap.
Back in England, mate.
No, are you winding me up?
I swear to God.
Really?
You don't understand.
But aren't these like considered dangerous weapons?
I will go out looking for a scrap because I want one.
And do people try because they want to
Because
test
they
it?
don't. It's just madness. I don't know why.
Well, you're just a natural fighter.
I just like to scrap. Yeah. I tell you what. One day I was having lunch with my wife, and then a group of guys came. Suddenly I just got up. I'm ready to swing.
Why?
My wife goes to me. They fans. They want photos.
Why did you want to attack them?
Because I like to swing.
Yeah, but what if they're perfectly innocent people?
I don't give a fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, should I be getting worried?
If you talk shit, yeah, you might get some. I don't know, I'm joking, but I like. No, I'm being honest.
Can you get that threat on camera just in case?
God on the I like to swing. There's no. I go out by myself. I don't have any entourage.
Any bodyguards?
Nobody.
Just you.
I just came today by train. Train was packed. I had 2 seats because I like to swing. My bag was on the seat. People like, move your seat. I'm like, no. You can stand up. Give a fuck. But if an old lady comes, I'll give her the seat. I like to swing.
What do you think about this country now?
Wow, you smart.
Too soft. Too soft.
Hey, listen.
What do you really think?
What do I really think? Do you want my honest opinion?
Yes, I do.
Do you really want my honest
Uncensored.
opinion? Yeah, uncensored. I believe they're trying to divide us by saying there's too many Muslims and they're taking over, but really and truly it's not. It's just only the Christians lost their ways. Every problem they also have, there's a problem with Muslims, but there's no problems. The problem is for the government. Do you understand? The only person.
I don't know what he means by the Christians lost their ways. I think a lot of Christians are in line with the values. I just think a lot of white people aren't Christian, which is a problem. And I think a lot of people they look at all white like they're the Christians, but a lot of white people aren't even Christians. I think the people who are Christians, the people who are in the churches, they're living by the right rules, and they've not lost their way. I think that's a bad take from Derek.
I hate running the government is London Mayor, because right now, in roads I drive at 30 miles an hour, I have to drive them at 5 miles an hour because he's changing but it is what it is. You understand? But they're just trying to divide us, that's all.
A lot of Americans do have this weird impression of Britain that we are literally overrun by Muslims. I'm like, have you come to this country? I mean, I walk around, I'm not overrun by anyone.
Exactly, so we don't know. But
Maybe not in London, where I'm from, Manchester. Piccadilly is a mad place. Not necessarily Muslims, but it's just there's looking around, you're not seeing many English people anyway.
It's the TV. But you know what? Politics in this country, okay. Okay, we'll get my boy in soon.
Deontay, you've not been here, I think, for 13 years to the UK. Is that right?
I've been back and forth. I come over.
We haven't fought here since.
I haven't fought here since 2013. Yeah, but I've been back and forth.
What do you think of this country?
I mean, they show me love and I show love back. And that's just how I roll. You show me respect, I'm gonna show you respect. Your energy, how you come with me, I'm gonna give it the same way back. And that's just how it is. Any of my brothers would tell you that. I got a lot of brothers here. When we come,
you might get a bit of a hostile reaction in the O2 on Saturday, only because you're fighting a Brit.
Hey, that's understandable, but it's gonna be the same. I got a lot of fans here as well. I'm gonna have a lot of people against me, but I'm gonna have a lot of people with me as well. That's gonna be here. I got a lot of people coming from America, coming over as well. It's gonna be a good fight for sure.
What's your view of your president?
What's that?
What's your view of your president, Trump?
I don't get into politics at all.
I get into politics.
I don't get into all that stuff. The world is what it is, and as the people, we can make it better. We are the people. Without us, nothing is possible. If we come together and we make commands and demands of things, you know, we can stop it. We control a lot of things, you know. But a lot of people live in fear. And when you live in fear, you always gonna be controlled, you know. So that's my thought on that.
That's one of the first things he said in this whole 2 hours I've been recording. I actually agree with.
Keeps laughing.
Because they want us to sell the fight. It's like we're on fucking Jeremy Cogg's fucking shows. Like we have to talk about fucking problems in politics. They say sell the fight.
Well, go on then.
How did we said it?
Well, go on then.
Maybe we'll beat the shit out of you. Maybe bring Tyson Fury back up.
Maybe you could try. Yeah. Definitely try.
I mean, like, well, how the fuck do we sell the fight?
Well, why don't we suggest this? Tyson Fury's predicted that Derek Chisora is going to knock you out.
Hey,
he's 100% right.
Tell him put his money on it. Put his money where his mouth is. You know, that's with anybody else that have an opinion.
Is there any chance?
That's what I done, to be fair. So Tyson probably is going to do it.
Once this guy knocks you out?
It's a possibility all things can happen, but I don't see it that way. You know, a healed Wilder is a dangerous Wilder. I'm backing them better, baby. You understand me? The way I move, the way I talk, the way I feel is different. When you at the bottom, ain't nobody down there. And there's only one place to go. It's back to the top. When you climb, you know, God has been good to me. And I always say, Jesus Christ, Son of God, come into me. And when I allow the Holy Ghost to come into me, I have no fear. No fear lives around me or in me. So when I come into the arena, I'm not afraid. I'm not scared of nothing. I don't care who's coming. I don't care about Derek coming. I want him to come. I want all the pressure.
Why for that? Why for that, bro? Chill.
That he's going to bring. I want all the power, all the overhand rights, all the awkwardness that he's going to bring. That's what's going to make a great fight.
Where do you think he's weak in the ring?
Why would I tell him here? So he can go work on his weakness.
Well, he hasn't got much time.
Yeah.
He's only got 5 days.
Hey, you know, we got 24, you still got 24 hours in a day. That's enough time for anything, you know. We have enough time to do a lot of things. It's just like when we say we're old. You ain't old, you're getting older. We have enough time to do a lot of things in this world. We have enough time to change the world. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a mindset you don't have enough time, then, you know, it's over with.
Derek, life can throw like weird random curveballs at any moment, right? I'm thinking of Anthony Joshua and the terrible crash that he had that his 2 great friends died in. I'm thinking of Tiger Woods a few days ago. You know,
Tiger Woods, that's his own problem, right?
Yeah, no, of course. Listen, I'm not.
Because without kind of money, you get a driver and you're going to go out drinking.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
And everyone can be judgmental about it, and in any way. My point being, you never know when you can't control perhaps your potential for a curveball. But you never.
Piers Morgan knows there's a curveball coming for him. I think there's something coming about Piers Morgan.
Know in life, right?
Yeah.
Anything can happen. What is, as you've got a bit older, as you've hit your 40s, as you're contemplating retirement, what do you feel about what you want to achieve with your life?
Mate, my biggest achievement I want to walk my kids down the aisle. That is the best thing ever.
How many do you have?
I got 3. I got 2 girls and a boy. I want to walk my kids down the aisle as a dad and give the dads.
Yeah, man. Derek's already achieved a lot. On his thing, man, he's succeeded.
Speech, a shitty one, but a good one for me.
I would actually pay good money to hear you do a Father of the Bride speech.
I want to do that. I want to do that with my girls, you know, so I can hang out with my grandkids, you know, because that's what I want to achieve, you know, raise my kids to be better people in life. And anything else is just a bonus.
And if your son wanted to be a boxer, what would you feel?
I would be like, yes.
Really?
Yeah. Because
even with all the relative privilege you would have.
That's just boxing. Boxing is full of scumbags. That's why we love the sport. Because everybody in there is a scumbag. Even him is saying next to me is a scumbag. Yeah, this is why we love it. We love the dodginess of it, everything about it.
You know the weird thing is, I've interviewed a lot of boxers. Yeah. You're not, I mean, compared to Hollywood, you're not even at first base of scumbags. There's an honesty about boxers, which I really like.
No, but behind the scenes there's some...
Of course, a lot of skullduggery.
Yeah.
But actual boxers themselves, when I compare you to, say, movie stars, right? There's an honesty about what you guys do.
Oh, yeah, because at the end of the day, we just want to win. And when we win, it's all hugs and kisses. It's love.
Bifida, which is obviously a very serious condition. What impact does that have on your the war and the bronze bomber are going to probably tear it up?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then plus,
they're going to overhype it to me.
And to make it more sweet enough, yeah. And this guy don't go to any shows. Yeah. This guy, he never goes to any show, but he's coming.
Who?
Is Anthony coming? Anthony said he's coming.
Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, he don't go to no shows.
Right.
But
It's a big fight, man. You want to be there. You can be there. You want to be there, man. It's a fucking banger of a fight, that.
He say he's coming. Now you have to, like, you know, turn up.
Who does he think is going to win?
I don't know.
Where is it?
I mean, people know this is going to be an amazing fight. This is going to be a war. You understand me? We train day in and day out to prepare our body mentally and physically and emotionally for one night, one fight. You know, and you got to be a fool to think I'm coming all the way from America and not to come and show up and show out. You got to be a fool to think that he's in his own time. He's not going to come and be the best that he's ever had. Like I said, the Hill Wilder is one of the best Wilders ever. You know, before 3 or 4 years, I was getting myself back together. You know, I was convincing myself that I'd be okay, but I didn't have enough time. There wasn't enough time to get myself together. But now, it's over.
And if you do win, what's your message?
When I win.
Deja vu.
When I win.
There you go.
When.
At the conclusion of
when I win.
At the conclusion of your fight, what would your message be to Tyson Fury if he's watching this?
I mean, it ain't just to him, it's the whole heavyweight divisions. I'm going to put them back on notice to let them know I'm here. They can call me Mr. Clean because I'm here to clean up the whole division. Look how boring it is now. I brought boxing back single-handedly. You know, of course, I had some bodies I need to lay down and get things back going. But here I am yet again to do it all over again. And what great opponent to have in front of me? Derek Chisora. And I can't wait because I can't wait for this war. There's a lot of wars going on.
It's too much. He's in a Tyson Fury said it. He's an alter ego. He's not. If he is like this with his kids and everything, he's mental. Like if he goes on like he's in a movie when he talks to his kids and that, he's crazy.
But it's going to run April the 4th at the O2 Arena, baby. You don't want to be late, and you don't want to miss this one. You don't want to miss it.
Mental case.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put my stamp on it.
Madman. Awkward guy, like unskippable cutscenes.
Yeah.
Derek, what's your final rallying cry to the nation? Or to the world?
To the world?
Yeah. Give them what they want. Sell it, baby.
I can't flip this table, can I?
Sell it, baby, is mad.
I can't. Listen. Tune in. It's going to be amazing. Ooh. It's going to be great.
May the best man win. It's been great meeting you both.
Thank you.
And talking to you properly.
Thank you.
You don't have to throw things around to make points.
Listen, it's going to be a banger of a fight anyway. Deontay's probably going to be coming out trying to hit him with that big swing. He's going to be forced to have it. If he does stay in there for 4 or 5 rounds, he's going to be forced to throw a bit, Deontay, or just get madly hurt. I don't think he can take what Derek's got to throw at him. I think Derek will finish him within 4 or 5 rounds, probably with that overhand hook, whatever you'd call it, what he throws, or a left hook. Yeah, I don't see Deontay having much of a chance in this fight. Unless Derek looks completely different than he has in his last 2-3 fights, which I can't see. And unless Deontay looks completely different as well, I don't think it's much of a contest in my personal opinion. But listen, if you enjoy the video, it's been a long video. If you've enjoyed, please drop a like, comment your opinion on the fight, who you think is going to win, what you think is going to happen, how's it going to go down, when's it going to finish. I think it's definitely going to finish. I think everyone can agree with that one there anyway. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching.